naughty, naughty, shorty. Baby girl, I'm a girl, I'm a girl. Stand up and say, well, I'm on the way this time. Cool, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature, to shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I'm in the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Well, I'm on the way this time. Oh, oh. Well, I'm on the way this time. Cool, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature, to shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I'm in the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Well, I'm on the way this time.
It goes around and
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't
Let's get ready to rumble!
Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another Friday night here at CFR Widecrest, bringing you the Formula Ford Fun Fridays. As you are well aware, we have our co-commentator in the box, Andrew Proctor, who hasn't actually shown up tonight. I'm guessing he is somewhere out on circuit like he normally does. Go see if we can find him. Boofa, you better not be in my car, mate.
You know I am, mate.
Oh, he's in my bloody car.
taking
There he is. On
Taking it to the
screen.
SLM pits. Got a setup foot in it, and
Mate, you're
now
changing my
Ride on a
car.
lap here.
I won't be able to
Yeah,
drive
mate.
this thing when I get it back.
That's all right. I'll work something out. No, it should be an interesting race tonight. We've got a nice short flowing track. As I got Mr. Ray Oliver, the man himself, behind me. Very hot track button, very slick. We've got a very low usage, and we're running 47-degree track temp at the moment. It's going to be a hot one. It's going to be slidey. I might let Ray go past here.
So not only is it hot and slidey, but we have got a couple of new drivers with us. We've got Cameron Dakin and Jordan Dakin joining us tonight as well. So Jordan is a bit of a Formula Ford racer, IRL. You guys will see him on the stream tonight. He's actually got his livery on from his race car, so it looks pretty smick.
It is looking very nice. I did look at that in pit lane. So
It's,
good to see the new guys coming. He's looks like he's new to iRacing as well, so he's going to... These boys that are used to this are going to show him a few things as we go, and as Ray goes way wide, which is what we're going to have an issue with tonight. The hot slick track, we're going to have a lot of the boys just little mistakes costing big time. As you can see, with Ray going off at turn one.
Just like your little loose on there as well. So right on your roll bar there, Boofa, so and you're going to rotate for us. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done. Don't you ruin my car either.
I'll try to.
Oh, you won't need to try. You'll do it. Oh, who was that? Was that
no,
Kyle?
sure,
Was that Ray
that
that just come? That was Kyle.
That was Kyle. It's even
Oh, and he's
our
around.
fast guys that are always... Dylan Gray, another guy that can steer it sideways in the practice.
This is great. So
That might make for some interesting racing.
So just take us through the track for this time round, and just give us an inkling as to what we're looking at for the viewers at home, and where the hot spots are going to be tonight, you think?
Oh, one of the major hot spots is going to be here. We're trying to pull it up. It's very deceiving first turn. It is a second gear turn. Trying to float the car. They do it better than me. You're pretty much not even coming out of second before you come up to a double right-hander. And then into the left, it's whether or not you sacrifice the start of the double right or not, it's going to give you your time. Down here we have the only real second, sometimes first gear hairpin. I've used first here. Back up, and again, you're not even changing. You're on the throttle, off the throttle, around the corner, and then power on. Here's going to be another hot spot, is getting it through the double right-hander for the main straight. As you can see, I've lost it.
He's just
Just a little bit on the
grass.
grass. A little bit on the grass, and it does it. It sends you.
Well,
But
Boofa,
we're going to have that issue.
you get yourself back up here to the com box. Leave them boys and girls out there to have a great race tonight. And
I will do.
Don't break my car.
You just watch turn one then, mate.
Right, thank you. We're going to leave you now, by the way.
Bye-bye.
So, we'll get Boofa back up here into the box, but it's a very short lap, 55-second lap. Not long at all. And a lot of passing opportunities, a lot of chances to make some good moves. And seeing a little bit of interest here down the line. So we'll go through some of this with you guys as we get into it. So it's a good evening to St. Lady over on the Kick channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. So as we look down, we got the Frog Leap boys in 1 and 2 there. We've got Kyle Ridley, Ray Oliver. We've got Matty Boylett from LMR Esports, and we've got Cameron Edwards is there on screen. No, he's not on screen. So Matty Boylett. Cameron Edwards is also Frog Leap juice. Then you've got Daniel Byrne and Dave Gallo, Andrew Lydon, all line of CERN for Kittens Racing. Dylan Gray, Jet Murray, also with LMR Esports. And you got Matty Keane, SLM. Nathan Allen as a privateer. Jason Lamb for SLM. Adrian Loretti for Kittens Racing. Then you got Jordan Dakin and Cameron Dakin. Not quite sure what their team is. We'll get that off the boys when we can. And Tyrone Walsh there for SLM. And it looks like Boofa's back in the combox again. Boofa, welcome on back, mate. Glad you could make it up the stairs quickly.
No, that's all right, mate. Got up here as quick as I can after I binge your car in a turn one.
Yeah, I wasn't watching you do it. I would have cried, and no one wants to see a grown man cry on stream, mate.
Nah, that's all right. I just noticed Jet and Dylan have both dropped out of the server. So hopefully they're getting back in.
Yeah, okay.
He might be just doing a quick reset and getting their internet good.
Maybe that. Or maybe other things have come up and they've got to go.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Could quite possibly be.
Whatever it is, it will be, mate. We can't be too worried about that at this stage.
Dylan's quite the steerer, but having a shocker of a time tonight.
Yeah,
but I noticed a lot of the boys are tonight. That low grip, high temp track's gonna play a big part.
Also, we've got the Speed Demon over on the Kick Chat. Welcome on in, mate. We appreciate you. As we look down, Andrew, there's not a lot there, mate, in track time. I mean, 55.42 down to 58.42. It's 3 seconds.
I think, yeah, there's not a lot, but I reckon as the track grips up, don't be surprised if we see a 54 by the end of the night. Especially from Kyle and Ray. I have heard that the 54 is a highly possible chance.
Right. Well, we're looking down the order. The top 7 are in the 55 second range and only separated by half a second. Then you're looking back. Dylan Gray first in the 56s down to P13. And that's, again, it's separated. Well, actually, now we can say there's, still 7 cars there in the 55 range. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in that 56 second range. Again, less than a second in it. So it's going to be tight up and in the field. And we see the 2 Dakin boys are now just punched a 57 second lap. So there we go. So they're starting to tune in.
Yeah, these 2 boys are going to be interesting to watch this year. Both real life experience and fresh to iRacing. There will be ones to watch once they get used to the track, get used to the flow. It's it'd be interesting. It's good to see him out here and having some fun.
Well, it looks like Jordan is just having a bit of a flicker there at the moment. Well, he's definitely doing it. So it's having some internet issues there, I would assume.
Yeah, he's probably got that good old Melbourne Dodo internet.
It's Cameron Dakin on screen here. Again, these 2 boys have only just joined us tonight, so first race with us tonight, which is fantastic to see the expansion and evolution through this Formula Ford on Fridays. This is it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Matty Boylett also joining us tonight as well for his first run in the Formula Ford with us. So, got a few drivers coming in, mate, and it's always good to see.
Yeah, I've had first-hand experience racing with Matty Boylett, and he's quite the steerer. Kids, when I say kid, I mean literal kid.
He's 15 or 16 years old.
Very young, 15, 16 years old, but can steer the car just as well as the older boys, and he's not one to shy away from a battle on the field, on the track as well.
It's funny you say that, because he's less than 2/10 slower than Kyle Ridley. Now, we all know Kyle Ridley can get this thing moving when he needs to. And for young Matty Boylett to be knocking on the tailpipe of that car is something to be impressed with, isn't it?
Oh, it definitely is. And rumour has it that the Juice Boys are actually running the iRacing set tonight.
Oh, there you go. That's interesting.
They don't have a set. They're using the iRacing set. I was going to take the CFR car down to them after their last few weeks and get them to set up the car for me. But no, they're running an iRacing set, which seems to be pretty decent around here anyway.
And here's the fearless leader, Mr. Matty King on screen. Matty King's sitting with a 56.23, so not too far off the pace, but probably not where he'd be wanting to be, I'd say.
I think he was more annoyed at himself he hasn't finished that paint scheme. He did want to debut it tonight.
But
he's stuck to the Rick and Morty.
That means we'll get it for Alton Park, though, which is actually not a bad circuit to lay out a new paint scheme, I've got to say.
And don't worry, I'll be dealing the SLM spare car when that paint scheme comes out.
Well, that's good, because it means my car will get a break and I might actually be able to drive it when I get back.
You do know what I mean, spare car. I'll be taking yours down SLM, getting them to repaint
Yeah,
it.
just repaint it, yeah. I mean, I may as well just divvy my car at this point and be like, well, I'm not going to race it.
Well, mine's junked after the stand down pre-season race. I jumped that pretty hard.
That was a lot of fun. For sure,
Yeah, it
that was a
was.
lot of fun.
The boys are using my old car as parts because the only thing good was the motor and the gearbox.
Yeah, absolutely. Adrian Loretti here on screen again. These Kittens boys love the Formula stuff and they're really starting to dig this Formula 4. They're really starting to have a good crack at this. Dave Gallo again, another Kittens racing man.
I'm waiting for the day we get a Kittens 1, 2, 3.
Oh, mate. It's going to be hard because you've got, you know, the likes of Frog Leap and, you know, you've now got the LMR boys coming in, the young boys. Definitely not afraid of Siren.
Yeah, but you look at the fastest times now. The top 8 cars are within half a second.
Yeah. And
Man,
0.6 back to 9th. You could squeeze Dylan Gray in there with 0.6 if you wanted to.
Where? And it's just gotten closer.
Oh, yeah. It's tightening up.
As Loretti
right.
drops a nice ball.
Oh, Loretti drops right in there. That's Daniel Byrne, Adrian Loretti, Dave Gallo, Andrew Lydon, all Kittens cars line astern from 4 through 7. So these boys are not playing around.
No, you got Juice at 1, 2, and 8. And then Matty Boylett, the boy in the middle that's going to throw a spanner in everyone's work. I can't wait to watch Matty Boylett race tonight, actually. I've never seen him drive a Formula car. I've only ever dealt with him in a GT3, and man, is he fast there.
Yeah, no, he's definitely on about it.
Yeah. That.
This is the other thing too. It's a tricky pit entry, isn't it? As we see Dave Gallo go into the pit there. The pit entry is actually a really tricky part because if you get the entry wrong off the track, you get a black flag for what do they call it? It's
Unsafe pit entry.
yeah, unsafe pit entry. If you go in the wrong part, if you miss it by a meter, and as we're riding on here with Andrew Lighton, we'll see where the pit entry is, and it's actually a really long pit entry because it's actually here, just there, the yellow delineation line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to be on just before that last corner.
Yep, just before the last corner, you're doing the 2 last corners at a tighter angle, and then come through. But it's set up as a hard corner to take, so it should be interesting. You slightly put it over that yellow line. Going past that corner, you'll be wearing it as well. Pit exits also, if you're coming out of pits, you've got to be mindful. You come out right into turn 1, right onto the fast racing line of everyone coming down the straight. So, but I don't think the boys will have to pit.
Oh, I don't think we'll be seeing pit stops tonight at all, no.
I reckon we'll get the 21 laps done before the 20-minute mark. Especially if these boys are doing 55-minute-per-second laps. Yeah, it could be interesting.
It'll be an interesting race because there won't be any need for a pit. So if they pit, it'll be purely just damage. I would have a guess, or maybe we've got to bail out of the server and go and do something else. So Ray Oliver here on the screen, we can tell that by the red helmet. Again, currently P2 200ths behind his teammate, and there we go. Practice is done and dusted, folks.
Look who just connected into the server.
Darren Fahey.
We have another kitten, boys. Gets in right before quality.
5 Kittens cars in this race night. So, that's going to give us 17 cars if they all quality. Now that is going to be a monstrous field. 17 of these little Formula Ford cars banging around the track. We see Matty Boylett here trying to scrub the tyres, get a bit of warmth in them.
Yeah.
Matty Keane also out there having a nice quick warm-up. Cameron Dakin is out there as well. Daniel Byrne, driver 808, out there doing his thing. Ray Oliver we just saw. Tyrone Walsh has actually come out in the M&M's car, so we finally got Tyrone on track, so we'll see where he winds up.
Yeah, I just sent Tyrone a nice private message, so go get him, man. Get into it.
A nice private message? Come on, mate.
No, it was actually nice. So I do support Tyrone. He's that driver that's just flown under the radar every week and ended up with a pretty nice finish. He just turns his laps and ends up front somehow.
Yeah, he does. Does have a tendency to wind up at the pointy end at times. We did see it Monday night, for example. He did win in the trucks, from my understanding.
Yeah, he took his very first win in the trucks. A good win of that.
Nate Allen's not used to his black stuff, so he'll get himself back going again.
Oh, I got to get him
Dave Gallo.
a sprint car out there. Get him a wingless or a midget.
Yeah, I think if we ever brought a dirt series, I think Nathan would be king of that. I think he'd absolutely love it.
Do more than love it.
Oh, Ridley now out on circuit as well. Matty Boylett looks like he might be the first to lay a lap down. Just jump on his roll bar and ride with young Matty Boylett. Oh, Ray Oliver with a 56.33 just pips him with a 56.34. Matty Boylett was right there and he's rotated. That is going to be Matty's quali over and done with. Oh no, Daniel Byrne now 56.55, so he's not far off the pace either. Matty Keane just jumps up with a 57.02. That was a little quicker than we saw him in practice. Always a good thing.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to see quicker in quality than the practice.
Yeah, absolutely. And sadly, as we say, Matty Boylett, with that rotation, that's going to end his quali. See Cameron Dakin out there as well, putting 58.11 down.
He got it down to that. Took him a bit before, but I think he's getting used to this track. It should be doing a solid effort out here anyway.
Oh, Ridley here on screen as well, coming down into the, as we heard from Andrew on the out lap there, we're watching the man steal my car. It's probably the slowest sector of this track. See Kyle just getting a little loose. Just sliding the car a little bit.
These boys know how to get that slip ankle
at the top of the table. Daniel Byrne, 56.23. Ray Oliver, 56.14. So that kind of tells me that the draft was playing a big effect during practice.
Yeah, it would be.
Dave Gallo, 56.49. Kyle Ridley, 56.50. Adrian Lerty, 56.65. Matty Keane, 56.67. Andrew Lydon, 56.81. I can't say 56 enough. Holy mollies.
Yeah, wait for Nate if he gets his second lap in, if he hasn't.
Nate Allen's got an off track. I'm not sure when that would have come. He might go to get this lap in. And escalate himself up. The one I want to watch is Kyle Ridley. I reckon he's got a little bit in the tank. 56.50. I think he just might jump up a couple of tenths.
Coming around the last corner.
What does he do? Let's jump on board with him.
That is a long straight.
It is.
This slipstream in this straight is going to be huge.
Going to drop to the top with a 55.96. The first in the 55s. Kyle Ridley, take a bow, son. That's a cracking lap.
Now, who we got left to do laps?
Adrian Loretti here. He's done 2. He's just taking a little extra lap time. We've still got Jason Lamb, Dylan Gray, Jordan, Jet, Cameron and Darren who haven't done laps yet.
Darren has dropped out at the end of quali.
Looks like everyone has done their 2 laps.
I wonder if Darren was having some issues.
Yeah, I'm
Didn't
not
get his
sure.
lap in, but has actually dropped out of the server. Hopefully he can get back in. Still a fair bit of time in quali.
Hey, they've still got time. We've still got about 5 minutes left to quali, so still got a bit of time for the boys to jump in.
Yeah, he's just reconnected. I wonder if he is having some connection issues. The iRacing have just done their update yesterday, so... And Windows have just done an update, so we know that can play a big part in all your connections from iRacing when Windows and that do an update. Right.
Right, so we'll see Darren might get his quali done. Okay, so he's showing on an in lap, but there he is on screen.
Let's see if you get his things done.
No, wrong way. Darren, you've got to go forwards, mate. Yeah, that's better. Go forwards, buddy.
So he's in there coming out in his...
Nope. Oh.
Oh, I wonder if he's having...
It looks like...
ear issues?
No.
How's it sound?
Well, we just bailed out of the car. Looks like he might be having some technical issues. Look like we got a few of the boys having technical issues. Dylan Gray just messaged me. Him and Jet were getting screen freezes, so...
Ooh.
There might be a few technical glitches out there for some of the boys and girls tonight, which is a bit ordinary. It was looking like a cracking field too.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise if...
Darren,
that's maybe why Darren's
2 laps.
left and
no,
come
here we
back.
go. He's showing
he's
us
out
2
now.
laps in, so...
I wonder if he's having the same issue as the other 2 boys.
Not sure. Might have to Cameron Dakin in the YouTube chat, welcome on in, buddy. Good to see you out there. Hope you're having fun with the boys out there. You got some good guys to bounce off and chat with in that field for sure, mate. But welcome on to the league. Really good to have you and the cousin along, and Jordan as well. You see you boys out there having a bash.
It is good to see him. It's good to see that Tickled's livery out there too, and seeing the real life car, photo of the real life car there as well, which made that car look very nice.
And Jordan with the Cichlids livery on. He hasn't done quali, so hopefully he's not got issues as well.
He should be. He might just be starting from the back.
Yeah, might just take the rear. Yeah, I was just thinking he might take the back end and just try and work with these boys and learn the way.
Jason Lamb's taking the same approach.
Lammy does that. Lammy does that every week. It's nothing new. We expect that from Jace. He likes to run from the back of the grid, but
he does, but he just ends up the front somehow.
Oh, so Jordan as well. Yeah, I had some issues too. Keen on quali.
Yeah.
What seems to be the issues there, Jordan? We're not seeing you with. What's actually showing you is 4 laps in. Oh, off tracks. Off tracks.
Yeah.
I've just seen them. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, welcome in, Jordan, as well. Glad you're with us, mate.
No, best of luck tonight, boys, and ran out of talent. That's my line, mate. You're not allowed to use that one.
Now let's bring up the grid, and we'll start with the top. Kyle Ridley, Ray Oliver off the front row. Nothing unusual there. Daniel Byrne and Matty Boylett off row 2. Dave Gallo, Adrian Loretti off 3. Matty Keane and Andrew Lydon off 4. Darren Fahey, Nathan Allen out of row 5. Row 6, Cameron Dakin, Tyrone Walsh. out of row 7, Jet Murray and Dylan Gray, which sadly won't be with us. And then we go back to Jason Lamb and Andrew Proctor, who's up in the box with me here, and Cameron Edwards and Jordan Dakin.
I think Cameron's actually sadly not with us as well. He's had some technical issues too. He's dropped out of the server.
Not good, not good.
As I just watched Boylett's ping hit 1100.
Holy mollies.
Let's hope he's not having issues. So this is what normally happens anyway when iRacing decide to do updates.
Yeah, it just goes all crazy for a few days.
Yeah, and then everything settles back down.
It's loading that fast that no one can keep up now.
Well, did it ever? I think I was in about 3 or 4 seconds tonight. Crazy
here
quick.
We go. Darren Fee waiting on Darren. We know Jet and Dylan won't be there. Andrew won't be there. And Cameron won't be there. So we're down 4 drivers. So we're down to 14 on the grid. So that's awesome turnout still, mate. 14 cars. Getting around here is going to be something special.
Oh, yeah.
All right, mate. Heat 1 about to get underway. Do we get our lights on?
About 10 seconds from lights. There we go, 10 seconds now.
We didn't get the lights on Wednesday night for some reason. No, I think iRacing just said, nope, no lights for you.
No lights for you.
Bring up the weather for you folks at
lights.
home. Oh yeah, we got lights this week.
Yeah, track temp's down to 43 degrees as we about to start this race.
Green lights, we are away. Who's gotten a jump? Looks like Ray Oliver's gotten a better jump. Nathan Allen on the top of your screen, left side, close to the wall. It's gotten away. Let's jump back to Nathan.
Taking a couple of those kitten boys.
Look at the field, mate. Look at as they come into turns 2 and 3. Nathan Allen, he's giving Matty Keane a bit of a...
Old tyres.
Oh, Matty Keane up. That's...
Oh, we've had a rotation.
Oh.
Who was that sideways?
I'm not sure.
These cold tyres are taking a lap or two.
Think of it. Chase Lamb in there as well. Jordan Dakin right in the thick of it.
Yeah, Nathan never turns down from a battle.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Look at that Cichlid's car on the screen. That's it, mate. Just hang it out there.
Alrighty. Yeah, just might have to watch Matty Boylett's ping. Yeah.
So we'll give you the gap
Apparently
on
disappeared
screen.
on some boys. Oh, Nathan Allen goes around.
Nath, no. Oh, that's not bad. He didn't hit the wall, so it's not bad. He'll get back out.
Off the wall. No.
Oh, there we go.
Jason Lamb's out. The key leader is just towed.
We did too. Let's
wonder if Lammy was involved in that once they went around. Oh, we got a Kitten's car that just towed as well. Andrew Lydon into the fence.
Oh, that was what was going on with Jace Lamb. Looks like one of the...
Oh, looks like evasive action from the other boys.
I know.
Slight lock up.
Oh.
Hook of tyres.
These cars are prone for that, aren't they? And that's Andrew Lydon in the box as well. So what's happened with Andrew? We'll see if we can find...
I think Andrew actually rotated and hit the wall after turn 4.
Oh, no.
Yeah, got on the grass.
Oh, no. You hate seeing it. You really hate seeing it. But Loretti and Keane are battling hard here. Look at this.
Nathan Allen should have the box as well to fix with damage. Gonna put him right in the line of the leaders too.
Look at this little battle here. Adrian Loretti, Matty Keane, hard at it. Dave Gallo and Daniel Byrne, again, they're not far off. Matty Boylett here as well, right on the back of Ray. Kyle Ridley. So Ray Oliver out in the front. So Kyle's had a bit of a shocking start, but he'll get back.
Yeah, Ray hasn't got that big enough gap yet. He needs to, if he wants to walk away with it, he's going to have to extend that lead a bit more. because the
Matty Boyle.
slipstream will work.
Look at this. There's a 4-car battle for the lead, mate. Jordan Dakin has had a crash as well. We're seeing Daniel Byrne here right on the back of Matty Boyle, who in turn's given Kyle Ridley a bit of a hurry along.
Yeah,
You'd
it's
love to
turned
see it,
into a
don't you?
good battle for the podium.
You'd love to see it, don't you?
Oh, every day of the week.
This is great stuff, great racing. As we flick back, we've got Darren Fahey, Adrian Loretti and Matty Keane. Again, battle packs all over the place. That Jace Lamb just pulled out. It is.
It is. It would have finished his
look at
toe.
this. Oh, he's right in there. This is going to be a cracking battle for the minor plays, you can see. Like, this is... quick update for those of you who are new to the series and wondering what will happen for race 2. We will invert the top 10. So the guys in 9 and 10 will be on the front row for the next race. So
Yeah, and it always adds for some fun.
so far, the newcomer Cameron Dakin is looking like he could be in the pole position for the next race. So that could be quite interesting for the young man.
Yeah, young Cameron Dakin, it's straight into the deep end with that one.
Chuck him straight in first night. Take a pole position, buddy. Go and race. We love it. But that's how it
Dakin and
goes.
Walsh off the front row. Could be very interesting front
Could be
row,
an interesting front row, yeah.
especially with the stack of boys behind them.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Look at this. Oh, Lemmy's gone wide. Oh, none of us are going to make it a hectic area.
I think team boss.
He's gone.
Oh, he's
no.
rotated. Oh no.
Oh,
I think
no.
he's pushing it a little too hard.
I think he saw Matty Keane in the rear view and was just like, oh, gotta move.
Yeah. They'll be in the chat together. Matt will be talking to Jason. They'll know what's going on.
Oh, they'll be laughing. They'll be having a good old backwards and forwards banter back there.
This race lead's not as big as we think anymore. Kyle's
No,
right on the back
Kyle's
of
starting to
Ray.
Piggyback it now, isn't he? Look. Kyle's just
And
starting to
then-
pick up some pace. He's now 3 tenths of a second quicker.
Matty Bullett's right there as well.
You can't
Oh,
count out Daniel Byrne, driver 808, mate. You can't count him
Yeah.
out. Oh, Matty just had a little lock up
just
there.
locks it up.
That'll give Daniel Byrne a bit of an incentive to try and push on and
Give him the momentum as well. Just hit him right in the slipstream for the main straight. Just push the car into turn 1. Will be very interesting. See if he can get the slipstream and get that move done.
Ray Oliver just seemed to extend his nose off the front of that then, down the straight.
Yeah. It's like the drive off the back is just... The drive off the last corner is just better than Kyle at the moment. But then Kyle through here just
He's
pulls him
fast.
right back.
He's fast, isn't he, in this twisty stuff?
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Ray just seems to push it away a little bit. These boys have very different ways they like to drive the car too. And like to set up their own cars. They're very different. They're pretty much opposite end of the spectrum.
And this battle's still going for 6, 7, and 8. This is still
This
on.
battle's going to go the whole race.
This is crazy.
We might do the most laps in a race tonight that we've done all season as well. Been a 20-minute race. We're at lap 9 and we're not even halfway through.
Yeah, I think we might get the 21 laps in. You called it during the pre-race, mate. You called it. Oh,
Yeah,
no. Darren Fahey, hold it, buddy. Hang on to it.
I might,
Hang on
look
to
at
it.
that drift.
Oh, he's got him. Adrian ready now, getting right to the back of Matty King, trying to crisscross.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's one for the highlight reel for Darren Fahey there.
absolutely.
Ripping it on the dirt.
Yeah, what the highlight of that, I reckon.
This battle here is intense.
This is crazy.
Battles everywhere. Battles for P1 and 2. Battles for 3 and 4. 6 and 7.
Matty's just losing touch with these guys, eh? Every lap he's just losing a little bit, by a little bit.
Yeah.
Slowly falling back to Daniel Byrne here. Driver 808. He's falling back. But again, it's all technique, isn't it? It's all just getting it in a different area. Nath Allen just...
Matt Keane might not do much practice.
That's got to be a bad feeling when you're sitting there with the wheel upside down looking at cars going past.
Yeah. I was waiting for the tow? Or was he just waiting for people to...
Hey. Guess what?
What?
Look who's in P10. I say that just
Jordan.
as he...
As he rotates it. But,
As he rotates it, but yeah, that's...
the battle between Matt and Adrian. Adrian just tried to make a move on Matt, and Matt denied it.
So, young Jordan is potentially our pole sitter.
Where's Cameron gone?
He's back there in P14. Looks like,
He was
I think he had a
P10
crash.
before.
Yeah, I think he had a crash. Oh, this is on now. Watch this in the 2 and 3. Loretti's going to have a big dive here and crisscross him.
Or is he going to get the run?
Matty got the door shut
Closes
there.
the door.
Oh, who was that flashed? In front of Matty Keane there.
That's
Nath Allen?
Deacon.
Oh, no, it is
Yeah.
Jordan, yeah. That's the cichlids. Matty Keane, you better be nice to that car, mate.
Matt doesn't care if you're real off or not.
That is a nice looking livery though.
Yeah.
That's cichlids Ford, that is
Oh,
an
wait.
IC. Oh, Matty's chasing him. Matty's chasing him. Oh,
That's
Matty,
trying
what
to
are
use
you
him for
doing?
his slipstream.
What are you doing, Matty?
Trying to use the slipstream, but it didn't work.
Oh, this is on.
Oh, Loretti out the outside.
Oh, he's going to slingshot him up the inside. Look, he's going to take the inside now. Ah,
Backs
Matty
out
shut
of
the
it,
door.
goes to the outside.
Oh, Matty shut the door.
This battle is crazy.
This is heating up. Same as the one at the front is also getting very hot right now too.
And the battle for third. It's right there as well. Where do you look? When the boys are racing like this,
Everywhere.
where do you look?
Everywhere. We need cameras everywhere. We need eyes on every car. This is crazy.
Absolutely nuts.
This is probably the battle that's going to end in disaster, I reckon. This one here.
There's a lot of respect between these two boys as well, so...
Well, you know teammates aren't going to take each other out. Intentionally, of course.
Yeah.
But Kyle is definitely quicker through the twisty stuff here.
It's bragging rights, but
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Kyle has had a much better last couple of races than Ray. But Ray will be looking for some redemption.
Oh, Adrian might have got a bit of a slowdown then.
Yeah, I think he just took a different line and it's just messed up his flow a little bit. Byron Wolf sitting in P9 out by himself, just taking positions where he can.
That's front row start for him next race, mate.
It is.
And with only 7 laps left, anything's possible.
Oh yeah.
Now, Kyle Ridley has the fastest lap of the race with a 55.27. Ray Oliver with a 55.38. And Manny Boyler with a 55.48. Daniel Byrne with a 55.48.
55.48.
And then you look back at Dave Gallo and Matty Keane, 55.92.
92.
This is crazy.
The splits are so tight.
Here's Daniel Byrne now getting to the back of Matty Boyler. Oh, Matty just flashed out then.
Yeah, he's having a couple of little issues with his internet. Some server issues, some racing issues and gear issues for some people. It's just an unfortunate event tonight, and the Australian internet, we know, is not the best in the world, but it can pull you down pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it can, but I'm just watching Daniel Byrne here on the back of Matty Bullet. This is turning into a nice little battle. Adrian already. Is he going to get Matty King? Oh, Matty is going to leave
up
room.
inside. Look at the respect here.
Oh,
Side by side.
Matty
He's
can't
still
come
there.
over. Oh,
Matt's still there. Matt going to line him up for the crisscross.
oh. You know what? Look who it is in the background.
Yeah,
Darren Fahey's jumped right on board with this, mate.
Goes the nose.
Oh.
Oh, Matt's in a kitten sandwich at the moment.
Matty King between two purring kittens. Don't think he's going to complain about that.
No, I don't think he will.
He'll be loving this battle.
He will be smiling at this.
Back to the front with Kyle and Ray again. These two boys have been really tight through here.
I wonder if Kyle's just biding his time.
Oh look, Daniel Byrne's got.
Oh, he got Matty.
He did, he made the pass. Ah, Matty Bullet
Oh,
went
they've
off
both
track.
gone off.
He went
Looked
off
like
track.
Daniel
so
went
that's-
off before it as well.
No. Daniel went off around the same sort of time, about the same.
As we're
Same
talking, Matty Keane and Darren Frey is side by side through the last sector.
Oh, Jordan's crashed again.
I know.
That's going to give Nathan Allen the
Nathan
pole
Allen,
position.
P10.
Oh, how's the run that Darren Fahey just got?
It's slipstream.
My goodness! Oh no!
And he's just looped it.
No,
That was too good of a run.
run. He was too quick into one. He outbraked himself. All right. Well, now where's the battle? Still Daniel Byrne and Matty Boylett hard at it. Matty Boylett's made the pass. Daniel Byrne's now made the pass.
Matty Boylett's gone underneath. No.
Oh, this is on with only 4 laps left. This is for the podium.
Battle for the podium again, for the podium for P3. Look at the run Matty Boylett's got. That slipstream in the last 2 corners. Oh, this is a good view. I like this view. straight over the gearbox.
Oh,
Straight over the motor, out the back. See the suspension working hard as they go over the curve and through all the bumps. These are wicked, man. That is an awesome view.
oh, what's Daniel Byrne's lining him up for the crisscross?
He's getting there. He's getting close. He's going to sit there and see if he gets that slingshot that Matty got in the lap before. Watch the run. Matt got a very good exit out of there. Goes and breaks the
did.
draft.
Oh, he's trying to.
Smart move, breaking
I
the draft.
don't think it's going to help him though.
No. Oh, we've only got a couple laps left. It's Daniel might be actually just trying to line him up, size him up for that last lap challenge.
Yep, so this is where the
Especially
battle
only
is. Oh, look.
2 left.
Oh, Cole Ridley and Ray Oliver almost side by side in that corner.
These boys are crazy. Sorry, as I just yawned into the mic.
So we're looking back
Been a
here.
long week.
Nathan Allen and Tyrone Walsh are going to be off the front row for the next race.
What a start for the next race.
Oh, here we go. Kyle's up the inside.
Backs out of it, thinks better of it.
Oh,
They're going to go side by side.
Ray's gone wide.
Ray's gone wide.
Oh,
Side by side into 3, into 4. Oh, just dips a tyre.
This is on, folks. Oh, he's made a big
Sends it up the
dive.
inside.
Oh, how's the run?
Oh, how's the car control?
Ray
The
is
wheel
just
work
making
from
it
Kyle there to hold it.
impossible to get past.
He is flying.
I can just imagine Ray in the real world. He'd have his hand out the car and waving it. Nuh-uh, buddy,
This will
not
be
happening.
coming. Kyle's coming up. They're coming up to the last lap now as they go over the line.
This will be white flag, I believe.
We'll get white.
No.
Yeah, white
Yeah,
flag.
White flag's out. Yep, there we go.
Last lap.
Cole's
Let's
got
see.
one lap to do it. What you call, mate? Can he do it? Will he get in?
It's all going to depend on the run out of the last corner.
Big call.
If Kyle can get a good run, he might pip him at the line.
No, Jordan Dakin's just taken P10. Nathan Allen's had another rotation.
Nathan Allen's just not enjoying it tonight.
I think Kyle might
He's
just have
just
to
towed
settle.
as well.
I think Kyle might have to settle for P2, mate. It doesn't look like he's going to get there. Bounce on back to Matty
Ray's
Boyle.
got too much of a gap at the moment.
Daniel Byrne here. I don't think he's going to get to Matty. He's got one corner. He's got to get the exit. It's a long run up the straight.
Very long run, but
Squeeze
got
in.
the exit.
He's not going to
Matty
get it.
Boyle's going to get the P3.
Matty's going to take the P3 and Daniel Byrne with the P4. Adrian
Cameron
Loretti.
Dakin's just disconnected.
Oh no.
And is Jordan out? Jordan Dakin is out on my screen.
Oh no, boys, not the newcomers.
Is Jason Lamb going to get a P10?
Well, that'll be Jason Lamb and Tyrone Walsh off the front row,
SL
mate.
Lamb off the front row.
Oh, Jordan just lost connection.
Oh, no.
Buddy.
It would have been a P1
All right.
for the second race too.
Well, let's have a look-see at the
There's
grid as
the
it
packet
works.
lost.
Jason Lamb, Tyrone Walsh, SLM Motorsport off the front row. Darren Fahey, Matty Keane, second row. Adrian Loretti, Dave Gallo off row 3. Daniel Byrne, Matty Boyle off row 4. Kyle Ridley, Ray Oliver off 5. Nathan Allen, Jordan Dakin off 6. Andrew Lydon, Cameron Dakin off 7. Jet Murray, Dylan Gray no longer with us. Andrew Proctor and Cameron Edwards no longer with us either. So, as we get ready for race 2, will we see the boys get back on and in the server?
If they get back in, they're going to definitely miss the start. So
The,
we're about to go lights. There's only a minute between the two races.
so
Your
lights
lights
are
up.
on.
Oh, I feel for Jordan. That sucks hard. Like knowing the P1, but let's watch his start. Jason and Tyrone get an okay start off the line. Come down the straight. Look at that car, the gaggle of kitten cars behind. As we go 2 wide straight away, 3 wide into the first 2 corners. Matty Boyle is trying to work his way through the pack quite quickly. He's surrounded by kittens and a Rick and Morty. We got an SLM 1, 2, 3 at the moment.
We will jump on board with Matty Keane, see what he's looking at. He's looking at the 2 boys in front of him.
So that's an SLM
Cameron,
1,
there's
2, 3
actually
at the
3
moment. Come on,
races,
boys.
mate. Actually 3 races, dude. 3 20-minute races. So you got time.
Yes.
Jump back in.
You jump back in, man. You've been in for one. You should be able to get back in for the next one. Next
Yeah,
one at least.
absolutely. Yeah, you've got to jump in for sure. Or did you
so
just
we
leave, as in left because you thought it was
manually
over?
disconnected, I think.
Oh, you should still be able to get back in.
Yeah.
Andrew Lydon here, looking back towards Kyle Ridley and the crew. Oh, who's that around? No one. Oh, that was a good save. That looked like Nathan Allen.
Nathan Allen with his
No.
dirt experience.
No, Nate's just there. So who's the... Not even Matty Boylet. Oh, look at the cars in front.
As Matty
They're
Keane and
sliding
Jason
everywhere.
Lamb just go wheel to wheel.
And Darren Fay's now
Return
jumped
to-
into P2.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. It's alright, Jordan, you should be able to get in, dude. If it was a packet loss, you should be able to reconnect, dude. And get back in.
Just give it a shot, boys. It's
And Jordan, you should be able to get in too, man.
yeah. I think Karen's is a manual disconnect, so I'm not sure about him, but Jordan should be right. So, it is a 320-minute race night, man, for the Formula Fords. We do it like they would in real life.
Oh, look.
Make it nice and easy for you.
Look at what Kyle Ridley's looking at. He's looking at cars everywhere. There's... Oh! Who was that? Nathan Allen up on the inside as well. Holy... And who was that on the outside? There's Lammy, isn't it? It is.
Yeah, it's Jason
Jason Lamb. Way back. He's actually...
He's had a bit of a shocker.
Loretti just crashed as well. Oh, look at that.
I wonder if Jason has a bit of damage.
Maybe. We'll see if anything... We'll see a replay here, see what's going on. Oh, no.
Jordan's just reconnected.
Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. So that's all right. Get out there, mate. Have a crack on. Got another
Jason's
race.
pulled over and stopped.
Yeah, Jace gone back to pits, mate. He's...
I wonder if he had it.
Loretti's also crashed as well. But...
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wow. Oh, let's get a replay of that because that was hella close.
These boys. Look at the slow-mo.
Look at the way they slide the slip angle. Look, oh, he's gone way early. How
Who is
close?
that?
That is Dave Gallo. And that is Kyle Ridley going up the inside. Oh, Nate Allen going around the outside. My
Wow,
goodness. That is some racing.
Boys are flying. Tyrone Walsh still leading.
Tyrone out the front, yeah, absolutely.
My boy's still out there.
That's it, Jordan. Get out there, mate, and have a crack.
Cameron's
Yes.
just reconnected as well.
Oh, awesome. There you go, boys. So
Right.
another race. Plenty of points on offer.
Yep. And experience. It's just learning. These two boys new to iRacing. They get to learn the sim, learn the car in sim.
I'll tell you what, Matty King's in a really good position here, though. I don't think Darren Fay's going to make it that easy.
And I don't think Tyrone's going to make it easy for Darren Fay.
No, absolutely not. Adrian Loretti, Andrew Lyden back there in P9 and P8.
Ray Oliver. Look, Kyle Ridley's in pit lane.
What has Kyle Ridley done?
Okay.
He's got
taking
no-
the picks.
Nothing showing
Bent
up.
steering. Steering looks a little bent.
Yeah, he took a fast
Took a
repair,
fast
so
repair.
he might have just
Must
clipped
have got
Dave Gallo when he
damage.
come through, yeah.
Yeah.
We might chat to him a little later on and find out about that. Darren Fay now to the
Oh.
front. Matty Boyler.
Matty Boylet.
Where
Where'd
did Matty
Tyrone go?
Boyler?
I knew Matty Boylet was stalking the back of him, but where'd Tyrone go? Oh, I wonder if Tyrone's had a incident, slowed the boys down a bit.
Well, Tyrone was leading, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I wonder if he had an incident when he was leading and slowed the boys down in front and just brought Boylet right into it.
I don't know, I'm just looking through now. I can't see anything with Tyrone. So I don't know what's gone on there, but yeah, okay, that's interesting because that now brings Matty Keane with Darren Fay and Matty Boylet. So interesting combination there.
Yeah.
Ray Oliver's now looking at the back of these boys already with a 55.49 fastest car on track by a long way too.
Right.
So
So, Tyrone had us was swallowed by the slipstream into turn 1. And because all 5 boys were so close, he's been left out to dry on the outside. And they've just all got around him. So quickly to go from P1 to P5 here.
Yeah, Tyrone's P6 now. He's
P6
way
in one move. Look at these boys slipstreaming down the main straight.
Look at Ray Oliver. With his old mate, Matty King, sparring partner on the track and in words in the Discord. They love winding each other up, these two.
They love the banter, the boys.
Oh, that was almost wheel to wheel.
I'll leave this on track too. If something happens, that will be left on track.
Yeah. Oh, Matty King's giving him a little wiggle.
And these boys,
look at this. You are not going to find better racing action than this. Oh, Matty King just doing everything he can right now to just stay there.
Yeah.
Oh. Ray's leaving barely just enough room to give Matty a bit of space to race on, but Matty Boylett now looking right up there. As we watch Matty Boylett now trying to take over from Darren Fahey at the front of this grid. He's going around the outside. And now he's going to get the inside. Oh, he's going to lose momentum though. We just watch this battle. This is on. This is going to be Matty Boylett tight. Just going to put him on the outside here. And Darren Fahey has gone. He's spun on that entry. So Matty Keane and Ray Oliver now looking at podium placings with Daniel Byrne not far away. Oh, these boys are really leaving it on the track tonight. It's excellent watching what's going on track. Boofa's just stepped away from the microphone. But we're just watching the battle up front. Ray Oliver, Matty Boylett and Matty Keane here in P3. Ray Oliver just pounding the back of this Formula 4 to Matty Boylett.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Matty Boylett just locked up a little going in there. That slowed the run down. Welcome back, Boofa.
Sorry about that.
So we saw Darren Fahey just lose it into the slow sections. So Matty Boylett now taking the lead. But Ray Oliver is hounding the back of this car like you would not believe.
And
Daniel Byrne's just gotten around Matty King. And look who's coming.
Is that Leiden and Loretti or Leiden and Gallo to side by side too? Leiden and Loretti.
Get over side by side. Tyrone Walsh is with them.
Yeah, Tyrone.
Look at this battle. This is turning into a 4-car battle pack for the lead. With 10 laps to go. This is going to be on.
Let's see if we're going to have another Brands moment.
Hope not, mate. I hope not.
A dead heat that goes down to like
The
fourth decimal.
The 4th or 5th decimal place. I can't handle that. My heart would give out, I think. Boys are putting me under too much pressure here in the comp box, but these are some classic racing.
It's good racing too, and it's good to see Matty Boylett, newcomer to the league, get out there and do really well with these boys.
Oh, Ray just really giving them some pressure to think about too.
Go on the nose hard. Just something to think about. That's all. Sometimes all you got to do is just show the nose, place the car, and just get into someone's head a little.
I mean,
and they overthink something and rotate it.
If there's any driver in this field you do not want behind you, hounding you like this, it is the one and only Ray Oliver. I mean, this guy is just...
If there's any driver to learn this type of racing, it's having him there.
But this guy is just a pest. He'll be all over the back of this car. Oh.
As we see smoke at the front.
I was going to say, someone just...
locking it
carried
up.
a little bit of braking. Yeah, like we know Ray Oliver is just going to be an absolute pest on the back of this car.
Menace.
Oh, Matty's made the move to shut it down early.
Just pushed it in deep too.
Oh, he doesn't want Ray to get back around, does he?
He knows if Ray gets around him, he's probably gone. Look at how hard Matty Boylett is pushing that Formula Ford.
He's smashing that thing everywhere.
Gliding it.
But look at this.
Ray's
This is
just
going to
biding
bring
his time.
This is going to bring in Matty Keane and then. Oh, Matty Keane with a big cross-up moment there.
Yeah.
Daniel Byrne, he's going to get to the back of this pack, dude. He is going to get to this front little window.
Yeah.
I think Ray's looking at that as well and being like, I'm not going to hang around, buddy.
No,
I'm not going to hang around. If I get it, I'm going. You know what Ray Oliver's like.
But you look further back, you've got Darren, Tyrone, Adrian and Andrew all within shooting range of each other.
And look at this. Poor Nathan Allen. He's got the
Kyle
Kyle
Ridley.
Ridley gun show right behind him. Well, you hear the way Kyle gets that car down in through the gears into turn one. He just
Mashing it.
slaps. Oh,
Nathan a little bit loose.
oh! Look at the racing. This is something classic right here.
Another driver you don't really want behind you, but at the same time, if you want to
Oh,
learn
look at him
how
dive.
to, yeah, that's just crazy. But if you want to learn how to defend and defend really well against a driver like that, they're the best people to have behind you because you know you're going to get nothing but respect
Yep.
when they're behind.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at the diving on one.
This is, oh, he's
Tyrone
gone
just-
deep. Oh,
Tyrone
he
being
pulled it
too
up.
nice. Being way too nice. Left the door open and drops another two.
You don't need to give those Kittens boys half an opportunity because I'll take that and more. they
definitely
love their
will.
racing. Look, Daniel Byrne now catching right onto the back of this little battle for the podium.
Oh yeah. What's that? Look at the lap times. 55.2 for Ray Oliver, 55.3 for Matty Boylett, 55.5 for Daniel. Even Matt Keane, 55.9. Hasn't really had a slipstream to play with.
We didn't see Matty Keane in the 55s during practice either.
No, he's struggled to get into the sixes in practice.
Jordan
But
in the YouTube
he's-
chat. First thing I'm doing tomorrow, buying an Ethernet cable. Probably a good idea for iRacing, dude. You
Yeah,
definitely
definitely a
want
good
that.
idea for iRacing. It does use a fair bit.
Hey, credit where credit's due. Matty Boylett has hung on here. He's done a really good
Yeah.
job in front of Ray. Ray's been handling him
got-
for 5 laps.
He's still got another 5 laps to hold off for. You got Ray
Drive,
Oliver
oh.
behind you for 10 laps.
Close was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Ray Oliver.
Oh, wonder if Matty's starting to crack.
Matty's a
Right.
good steer. He's a good steer. He's a good kid. He's got a bright future. Oh, he's just
As he
loose.
slides it.
He's just giving
open
Ray an
the door.
invitation.
Oh, very nice defensive move there.
You knew he was
Just
slow, so he
block
just
the
blocked
line.
it. Yeah.
Block the line, slow him up, get the drive out of the corner.
Let's not forget that Matty Boylett does race IRL as well.
What's he race?
I think he does the XLs. Although, yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's doing the XL Cup, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got that racing experience. Just
Matty
the real life
Keane,
racing
eh?
experience can sometimes not translate, but at the same time can.
But it translates to some degree because it gives you an idea
Yeah.
of, you know,
How to
racecraft
drive.
a little bit. It just, you've got to
Yeah.
do it a slightly different way in iRacing, so.
Yeah, and not having that feeling of the actual tyres underneath you. Sometimes throws the real life drivers just for a 6 a little bit. But
Oh,
doesn't
really?
take them long.
Kyle Ridley has done the fastest lap of the race by 2 hundredths of a second.
What did he do?
0.02, 55.23. Ray Oliver's a 55.25. It's like these boys.
I would not be
just
surprised if these boys get into the fours in the next race.
Oh,
The
yeah,
more the grips in this track, it's cooled off. It's now 39 degrees.
you say it's cooled off at 39 degrees, but it's a little cooler than 47.
Yeah, when you're practicing in 47, and the track was pretty much green when we started practice. 13% usage, so it's pretty much a green track. There'll be a lot more rubber down now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 54 by the end of the next lap.
Hey, Boofa, can we even flirt with the idea of a no race review tonight?
Maybe. Darren Fay has just tumbled down the order.
It's crashed. What's happened here to Darren?
I think he may have collected someone. Oh, he's just tapped the back end of Matty Keane. And then locked the brake.
Just come together.
Just the slipstream difference.
Okay, all right. Ray Oliver now with the fastest lap of the race with a 55.13.
Yeah, I told you that 54's coming, mate.
Oh, Ray's going to squeeze in. Oh,
Look at this. This is racing. Matty Boyler is not giving up.
Ray's got Ray is throwing everything he can at this young kid right now. He's
little touch of the wheel.
Almost wheel to wheel.
And we're about to come around to start the last lap.
Oh no. All right, folks, here it comes. The white
Matty
flag.
Boyler holds this off. That's the 10 laps with Ray Oliver
Just
in the mirror.
Just
Call it in the
on
mirror.
back, just pounding on the back of the car.
Look at this slipstream.
He's going to try and dive early.
Matty's just Matty's gone for the defensive line. Watch his lap be a very defensive lap, but at the same time,
it's got to be
fair and
fast,
clean. Yeah,
because you know Ray will take any opportunity.
yeah, and if
Just
he
gonna
defends
see it.
that last corner,
That
he
could slow
can't
him
defend the
down
last corner. If he defends the last corner, it will slow him down.
Oh wow! Ray Oliver with the slide of a lifetime there. He just let it loose.
I think
I think that might have been Matty Boyler just
that might have
slowing
been
up
it,
a
yeah.
little bit, yeah, just trying to balk the run a little bit. Nothing wrong with that though. So Matty Boylan's going to take the victory in race 2 with Ray Oliver, Daniel Byrne rounding out your podium. Matty Keane P4. What a drive! That's going to put him on the
Leiden and London.
Leiden and
Bang bang.
Loretti.
Leiden and Loretti, sorry.
London.
Loretti and London.
Where did you get
I
London
don't know
from?
where I got London from, mate.
What
I'm
time
half
table are you
asleep
reading?
Yeah.
Darren Fay going to wrap up
Darren
7.
got Tyrone at the end.
Tyrone 8.
Walshy.
Kyle Ridley 9. Dave Gallo going to get 10th. Cameron Dakin is going to bring home a P11. So that's a good result, buddy. Well done.
Yeah, as we looks like we might have a few boys come down to the green room, at least the podium come down here.
So there is your results for race number 2. So there will be a 10-minute warm-up phase to get the guys all ready and sorted again.
Yeah, Matty Boyler jump in the room. Ray Oliver's in there with him.
Well, let's bring in Daniel Byrne quickly.
Yeah.
Grab him. Hey, Daniel, mate, P3, buddy. How was that?
Yeah, I was happy with that. That was good fun at the start of the race there. Everyone was side by side and we were 3 wide a couple of times, and yeah, it was good.
It looked like you had a lot of fun out there. What was going through your mind sitting behind Ray and Matt watching them fight so hard? Are you hoping for one of them to spin or?
Yeah, I didn't quite have the pace. I was probably a tenth off them each lap, and I could see them just getting a little bit further and further away. But every time they battled, I was within a second again. So I was watching them, and they were really close at times. Really, really close. So yeah, I was hoping something would happen, but yeah, they were too clean and too quick.
So Daniel, I've got to ask, how's your starts, mate? Because P3 on this final race going to give you a good shot to get through the front two and get out to an early lead if you can get the start worked out. How are they working for you?
Yeah, I've nailed them so far, so that's a bit of an advantage, I hope, as long as I get it right. I'll just kind of ride the clutch. There's no real art to it at all. They'll just ride the clutch and shift probably a little bit earlier than expected, and that seems to work for me. But yeah, the guys at the front are super quick, so as long as they're battling, maybe I can be in the mix as well.
Yeah, no, for sure, mate. Absolutely. Well, you want to give anyone a shout out for that result, mate, and we'll get you back out there, go and warm up.
Yeah, sure. Shout outs to Bianca, Atari, Frenchie and Minka, Zach and Levi, and to Kittens Racing, Driver 808 on YouTube, and AML Technology.
Excellent, mate. Awesome. What's that?
Thanks,
Boofa?
guys.
Oh no, that sounds sweet. Had to tell him to go have a good race 3, mate, and enjoy yourself out there. Looks like it's a very fun night of racing from everyone.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been fun so far. Yeah, it's good. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
All right,
Ian.
mate. Have a good one, man.
See ya.
All right, let's get Mr. Ray Oliver in here. Ray, how was that race too? You were hounding the back of Matty Boylett. Did you leave anything on the front of the car?
Yeah, I left room because I didn't know where he was going to go. That was the problem.
How was it out there?
Let him working out.
Mate, when you're all over the shop like a dog on liner going through traffic at the start of the race and going into braking zones, coming from the left to the right and everywhere, you know not to try and pass somebody when they're going to do that. So I tried to choose the best scenario and try and survive. And if I had the chance, I was going to get him. But there's certain areas where I've got more performance, but you can't really do anything when somebody's a doorstop in front of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that's racing.
I was going to say that's racing, and I mean, the newcomers are going to learn pretty quickly that things happen, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean that's the one thing, as you know personally, I don't want to see all of a sudden having impending doom, but I survived race 2, so there's a bloody first.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's the first time this season, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, for some reason, and this time Kyle got the bad luck award because he was behind me and got clipped. And but yeah, I mean, it's always going to be hectic around here because you can't get past each other. But yeah, swapping lanes all over the shop like a dog and lino is not always the best way of survival.
Yeah, true. So, what's the plan off the start, mate? How are the launches? Are they going all right tonight, or?
First one was okay. Second one was crap, but I've got to go talk to Nathan because I think he got the lawnmower engaged and got off the line like a bloody jet in that last one. So I think he's got some extra mower blades in there that are digging in and getting grip.
Well, you know we love having a chat with you, mate, as always. But since you're here, you may as well shout out the sponsors, and hopefully we'll get to hear from you again at the end of the night.
Juice Energy, Toyo Sim. I'm going to go mental and absolutely not think of anybody else now. FH Creative's on there somewhere. All Ports Gaming and Sport is on there. So, yeah, just to everybody that's helping out with the team. Cheers.
Excellent.
That's
Thanks,
all right,
Ray.
man. Go out, have some fun in the last race, man, and hopefully we see you afterwards.
Yeah, I'll try and hit the pace car.
Thanks, Ray. All right, let's get the young fella in. Young Matty Boylett, mate, how was that with the experience of Ray Oliver knocking on your back door for 10 laps?
Oh, it was alright.
It was all right.
Get a bit worried there at the end, or?
No, I had it covered off.
Yeah,
He
covered,
had
you
it
reckon?
covered. It's in confidence, mate. It's confidence. Listen to the boy. He wasn't even in doubt.
Yeah.
So,
No, it was close.
How are you finding the starts tonight, Matty? Because they haven't been great up and down the field. There's been a couple of good ones, but how about yours? How are yours going?
A bit hectic.
A bit hectic.
Eventually get through.
It's all right. You get to start this one from P1, mate.
Yeah, it should be good.
So how are you finding the Formula Ford, mate? Being a newcomer to the league and a young kid yourself.
Bit sketchy when you don't have a dock.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Bit slippery.
Yeah, it's no downforce racing, mate.
Nah, not at all.
I was going to say, Matty, you're a bit of a GT racer, aren't you, normally?
Yeah, on my good days, yeah.
On your good days. So, do you like the challenge of Formula Ford?
Yeah, it's alright. A bit hard on the wheel, but get there.
Hey. So we were actually talking. You're actually a real life racer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hyundai
race
XLs?
Yeah.
How do you find that?
Yeah.
I think he just goes to the track, Andrew, and he finds it. It's just there. It's like
has a bit
take
of
the
fun.
car from the garage to the shed. Yeah.
Find no grip and just drive.
Yeah. So pretty much like these, no grip and just drive.
Yeah, especially the rear end.
Yeah. Oh man. You want to give a shout out to anyone and
LMI Esports, what, sponsors or
Yeah, mate,
sponsors, family,
whatever you
anyone,
want to
mate.
shout out, mate.
Anyone you want to shout out?
LMI Esports, Lodge Bros, Dubby, NZ Performance, Salutsu Drive Performance, OKMS, Photography, Majors Garage, and JM Designs.
Excellent.
Nice list.
Yeah.
Oh man, well, we'll let you go. Good luck for the last race, and hopefully we see you back in here and
Yeah, thank you.
enjoy it.
Thanks, mate. All right, that was our podium. So we just got Jordan in the chat again. I'll work on Adam Roberts' Hyundai XL.
Ooh,
So there's another
nice.
IRL situation. So not only did Jordan actually race or trying to race, but he's also a mechanic as well. So look at that.
Mechanics make pretty good races too. They got some pretty good understanding of the cars and
You'd want to hope so. I mean, they fix them. They'd want to know about them.
yeah, work on on several race cars. That's all right.
So
Roberts drive.
yeah, he works on several race cars. So there you go. So we're getting the real world races in to the league. So this is fantastic. So Simon Coppings West WX10 is probably my most common one. Well, there you go. See, look at this claim to fame these guys have got, mate. Almost
Mate,
makes me
these young
jealous sitting up
blokes.
here in the com box with you.
Mate, my claim to racing fame is working for Ford Performance and getting to do the track days with Ford Performance vehicles and all that. So
It's actually
that's my
funny.
claim to race cars.
It's funny you talk about track days because when the Team Johnson were launching that XD Falcon, they did that up here. They did that up my way at Lakeside Raceway, and they had the supercar Mustang, the Shell V-Power Mustang out there at the time. And I'll tell you, someone who I never expected to jump in that car and drive it like an absolute demon is Dr. Ryan Story.
Yeah,
He jumped in, he did ride days, and man, he drove that car like
Quite
he
the
was a
motorhead.
demon. Yeah, he is, actually. I
Quite the
never actually
motorhead.
thought he would do it, but I was watching him walk in and he suited up, and I thought, oh, he's going for a hot lap. You know, one of the boys taking him out, and he jumped in the driver's seat, and I went, whoa, hang on, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then he let that thing rip down the front straight at Lakeside, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got the pleasure. I did the V8 race experience one time with Leanne Tander as my instructor.
Oh, wow, Leanne's in it.
Or-
Interesting. All
That
right.
was quite fun, being told how to drive a race car by her. It's
right.
actually quite educational.
Sam, racing's been fantastic tonight, buddy. We're just about to go through the grid for the final race for this evening. Matty
We have
Boylett,
missed you tonight, mate.
Matty Boylett and Ray Oliver off the front row. Daniel Byrne, Matty Keane off the second row. Adrian Loretti and Andrew Lydon off row 3. Darren Fahey, Tyrone Walsh off row 4. Kyle Ridley, David Gallo off row 5. Cameron Dakin, newcomer, and Nathan Allen off row 6. As we bounce on through, Jordan Dakin and Jason Lamb off row 7, and that is going to be the grid.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, here we go. Here we go.
Unlucky you missed tonight, man. It would have been good seeing you there cutting it up with the boys up front. It's been good close racing. We got
I
our
don't know where to
lights.
look here, mate. I don't know where to look. This is going to be
I'm waiting.
crazy
Where's
start.
Nathan Allen? Oh, Nathan Allen's.
Oh, Matty's
He out there?
gotten the jump. Look at the kittens. Matty Keane is dropping back fast between all the kittens' cars. As we look back to Jordan in the sick Lidsmobile. Well, I can hear a car
Unfortunately,
rotating.
we've lost Nathan Allen.
Nathan Allen has yet not taken the
He's-
grid. Oh, is that Kyle
it's-
Ridley? That is Kyle Ridley.
Yeah.
Ray Oliver now
And
going
that-
for the lead. That's Matty King also up there in P4 currently, so he's watching the back of Daniel Byrne. Let's get on the roll bar, see what Daniel's looking at as we come through the end of lap 1. This is on for the final race, 21 laps to go.
Yeah, look at this slipstream. Ray Oliver sticks it up on the inside. You gonna hold him out there? Yeah, holds him out there. Still there, still there. Oh, too wide through 2 and 3.
Look at
Ray
this.
just gets a little
Look at the
squirrely.
run, look at the run, look at the run. Ray's going to get up the inside though.
Yeah.
And driver 808's got nowhere to go. He's got no room.
Is he gonna follow? Ooh.
They've been too wide this whole lap so far. This is crazy.
Ray's just
Oh, don't know where to look.
watch
There's
them
battles
drive out of
everywhere.
here.
Look at this.
Another kid.
Darren Fahey just, you know,
Just sit back here
Tyrone
and
Walsh.
watch the boys. Look at this slipstream between all these cars.
yes,
You
and
can
we've
throw a
missed a bunch.
blanket over 'em.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could now. I mean, there's no room. BSM, we've missed you, buddy. We've got a couple of newcomers to the league as well, and we're missing you tonight. So hopefully whatever's kept you from racing is enjoyable. Oh, Jace Lamb just had a... Oh, wow, there's a lot of smoke around Jace Lamb.
He's just had a shocker of a night, Jason.
Matty Keane here in probably the best position. P4, watching these boys up front.
He's right in there too.
Adrian Loretti right behind him, looking at the back of it, wondering what's going to happen. Andrew Lydon behind them. Technically 6-car pack for the front spot. Darren Fahey, you could almost make that 7 cars.
Yeah. And Dave and Tyrone just sitting back there having their own little race.
Yep, absolutely. Look at those kittens cars. Black and pink. Can't miss those cars on track. Matty Keane just going through there in the Rick and Mortys. Oh, was that Ray Oliver up in high and wide? Not sure. Looked like it. Ray Oliver was just a little high and wide in that turn 2-3 complex. He's back on pace now. Look at this. Matty Keane surrounded by kittens.
Yeah, there's a few of them
See
up
a
there.
pink front, see a pink in the rear. He's just surrounded by them now.
4 kitten cars behind him and 1 in front.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's got Loretti, Lydon, Fahey, and Gallo behind him. He's got Daniel Byrne in P3, so...
It's crazy.
This is some good quality racing. Look at Matty Keane now. He's trying to get that little run there on Daniel Byrne. Just kittens go to headquarters at South Melbourne and get their gear service. Sam, one day when we're in Discord, mate, I'll finish that sentence off for you.
Hey, their car wash does an alright job.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Oh, who was that? Was that not Jordan? Looked like it might have been Jordan again.
Possible.
Jordan just having a torrid night, first night with us. It's alright, Jordan. Plenty of time, mate. Servers are up for next week as well. They're already preloaded, so you can get a lot of practice in. And don't be afraid to hit up the boys in the Discord as well.
Oh, as Dave Gallo goes wide at turn 1.
He's just grass skipping. He's just taking Nate's job.
Sees Nathan's not in, he's just doing it.
Figured, yeah, Nathan was gone. I'll just talk about it a little bit.
Yep.
Cameron Dakin on screen, so one of the other newcomers to the racing tonight. Jordan's like, yeah, not my night at all. Buddy, you're in the league now. The servers are preloaded, so you can jump in at any time and practice throughout the week and get...
Another leg driver on track typing while they're racing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, mate. Look at this. Look at this run.
Look at that. That is just nuts. The 3 kitten boys, line of stern, SLM boy in front.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
But one wrong move and you go from the front of that to the back, and then you can be back at the front before you know it.
Yeah, absolutely. Seeing the only way is up. That's right. But they're new to the
Dave Gallo into the fence.
Oh, that's broken the front right. Oh, that's broken the whole car.
Yep. That car is no longer.
That car is broken. Pretty safe to say we won't be chatting with Dave Gallo after tonight's race. I think he's just run wide.
Yeah.
Oh, he has.
On the stroke. Oh, just got it off the ripple and out of shape.
Oh.
That's a big hit.
Look at the front, look at the wheel, look at the cross members.
He may get an unsafe pit entry from that too.
Don't think it really matter for him at the moment.
Yeah. He'll go in, get his fast repair, get back out.
You know, Jordan, definitely reach out to the boys in Discord, mate, and talk to the likes of Ray Oliver and Kyle Ridley and Sam as well. Sam's in there, and you know,
just don't talk too much to Ray and Kyle. They'll be in juice colours before you know it.
So no, you'll be right, mate. You'll get there.
Give Jason Lamb some love.
Hey, look at this. Can we just give this guy a shout out? Cameron Dakin, first night in, and he's running P9.
Oh yeah,
he's in his own window. He's got Lemmy 4.5 seconds behind him. No big problem.
Just kept it out of trouble. Didn't realise there was 3 races, but oh well. His cousin will let him know about that. Look at this battle up front, but this is crazy.
I've got a feeling, mate, we're going to be chatting to the same 3 people at the moment, because Matty King seems to have just dropped off the back here of Daniel Byrne.
Yeah.
But Daniel Byrne's daylight in front, like...
Yeah, you can't even see the boys at the moment.
I don't know, unless Loretti can have a crack at Matty Keane and leapfrog, and we're going to see a nice run here. Oh, wow. Matty Keane went very, very early, but he's got the switchback.
Back wide.
Oh.
Very smart move. Went early. Got the undercut going.
Oh, and he's loose now too.
Sideways.
He's loose.
You might want to be loose in one of these, but jeez. You're using a lot of curb, a lot of slide. This is some awesome racing by all the boys, actually. But they keep battling. They're going to bring the Tyrone Walsh into it.
Yeah,
Only a couple
Tyro's
seconds
back there a
behind
little
him.
bit. Yeah, Darren's there. Look, I mean, look at this. 4 cars.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
a
3 of them
4-car
are
battle. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Loretti's going up the inside again.
Good move by Loretti. He made it stick this time. Didn't give Matt a chance to cut back under.
He's just going to run him up high and wide there, yeah. Just put the car in a big position. Oh, there's a tap.
no.
Oh.
These boys, calm down.
Oh, Matty might have suspension damage.
That'd be
Are they
interesting.
catching up on Ray Oliver and Matty Boyle there?
Yeah.
That gap has come
Yes, that gap is under a second. Matty Boyle's
down. Ray Oliver now has dropped
got
back into
a 5
3.
second lead.
What's happened there, Ray Oliver? It says he's crashed. Let's go back and have a look here because I think it stems to this. Goes on from here because Ray shows up as he's passed 4 and he's got it done easily. But he's just not been able to catch that.
Yeah.
We flick to the next one and he's come around here. And it looks like, I don't know, it says he's crashed, but I don't know. Not sure what's going on there, but I mean, this is...
Still on the back of him.
Yeah. Oh, look at the extra slip right there. Did you see the little bounce?
There it is. Little bounce, spun it around.
Uh-oh.
But he's now down in P3.
Has the track condition come up and got a bit hotter?
Temperature's still...
Yeah, 36.
No, temperature's 36. As we watch Matty Keane side by side through turn 3 and 4 on my screen. He's still there, just makes it stick. He's getting hassled.
Oh, he's going to drop that spot
Darren had to drive.
Darren, well and truly, yeah.
I wonder if Matt does have some suspension damage from that touch.
Yeah, it does look a little right hand down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? He just seems to have gone backwards a little bit on that tap with the Kittens boys. Nothing intentional, it was just racing, but you see now, but Ray Oliver doesn't look like he's got any damage.
Matty Boyle has just gapped it by 6 seconds now. He's out there on his own. It's now the battle for second.
And this battle kind of plays in with 3 cars.
Yeah. It's close to it. Matt and Darren are still battling
They're still
hard.
going hard at it, yeah, these 2 boys. They're not going to give up in a hurry. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is 3 wide. Oh, no.
And
Not
both of
there,
them are
boys.
teammates.
No, they're not. That was Cichlids.
Wasn't it two
That
kids
was
as
Jordan.
well?
No, that was Jordan.
Oh, Jordan. Oh,
Jordan on the inside, yeah. I was on that. Oh, sorry, on the outside.
on the
And
outside,
Ray was 3
yeah.
wide on the inside, yeah. Matty
look
Boyle here. With only 7 laps left to go.
Yeah. He's just cruising now. There's no need to push as Matt Keane goes around.
We've seen him struggling in that spot too tonight. He just hasn't.
So I'm thinking he might have a bit of rear damage on it.
I'm going to replay what's happened here. So he's right on the back of Darren. So I'm thinking he's just maybe a braking thing, or he's maybe plucked first gear.
Yeah, possible. Plucked it too early and... Oh, he's coming in hot.
No, it's that bump.
Yeah.
If we go
Just
back, we can
rotated
just
the
see the
car.
same bump that got
Ridley.
Oliver. You watch, car
Oh, yeah,
comes in.
Oliver.
It's good bump right there.
There you go, the
and where it
bump
goes.
gone.
So it's just not catching that bump properly. So
Yeah. Which is interesting because we go to Watkins Glen for the last round, which has got a nice bump before that right-hander.
yeah, I think the problem is this though is it's on a corner, like it's right on the apex, and it's a big problem. But mate,
That
Alton
bump at
Park
Watkins
next
is
week is
right
going
on
to be.
the...
But
yeah,
no, that bump's going to be the braking zone. You're going to hit that bump and brake.
Yeah.
Oh,
These boys are close.
driver 808, Daniel Byrne, Ray Oliver knocking on each other's wheels here.
Darren Frey's in the pits.
Ray's got him here. No, he's still not done. Oh, he's still not
Definitely
done.
not. These boys are going to go side by side for a while.
No way. I want to see that pass. Look at this on the screen, folks. This is as close as you're going to get without bashing people off the track. Look at this. Look at the wheels. Look. Oh. And Ray's just made that
Look
pass
at the wheels
stick.
right inside each other.
Yeah, they were close.
Oh wow, they were close.
That is
I do
brilliant.
love the hitbox on this car. It's set up perfect.
It's some classic racing there. Adrian Loretti now looking at Daniel Byrne and Ray Oliver thinking, that's it, boys. That's it, boys. Fight for it and give me the spot. So it's not settled on the podium just yet. Boofa, we're getting down there, mate. We've only got 4 laps left. No, it should be 3 this time round.
With I think Darren Frey's, yeah, he's in the pits. He's didn't have a good in the last corner. Had to come together with one of the new drivers.
Oh, we just jumped on board with Jordan to see a big handful of opposite lock there. Dave Gallo back in P10. Fastest lap, Daniel Byrne. Take a bow.
Ray Oliver's done a 55.09.
Oh, he has too. Sorry, yep. My bad. Did miss that one.
Yeah. But even a 55.15, that's a quick lap.
Dave Gallo here,
Cameron?
P10.
Yeah.
And Cameron Dakin, yeah, he's 9 seconds in front of Dave.
Yeah,
He's got left hand down. Look at his wheel. Look at his wheel. He's left hand down the straight line.
That is a bent car.
That's talent right there. It's like, hey, I'm not going to the pits, man. I'm in P9. I'm 9 seconds up the road. I'm good for another couple of laps. Just leave me out here.
Pretty much.
That's fantastic.
Tyrone Walsh is P5. He's having a cracker night.
That's Ray Oliver on the back of Cameron Dakin right now with that bent car. Oh, Cameron's
got to sort of step out of the way,
stay
let
high
Ray and the
and
boys
wide.
go.
Yeah, that's it. No, he did
Yeah,
well.
perfectly done, perfectly done.
Did a good job.
Sometimes it's hard when you're the lapped car,
White
you're just
flag.
trying to find that. Yeah, white flag.
White flag,
That went
Matty
quick.
Boyle is looking like he's going to walk away with this feature win.
Yeah.
Daniel Byrne and Ray Oliver still battling for the podium, so we'll ride this battle out to the finish. We'll see if Daniel can get anywhere closer.
Missing around won't hurt you points-wise, mate. You will have a drop round at the end of the season anyway.
You'll actually have 2 drop rounds, so won't
Yeah,
be too
2 drop
bad.
rounds.
You'll be right, Sammy. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Jason Lamb just puts out his fastest lap with a 55.9.
He did too. And that
Another
is
one of the boys in
going to do it.
59.
Matty Boylett, Ray Oliver, Daniel Byrne are going to be your podium. So it's the same podium, but just a different way around. Actually, no, it's exactly the same podium.
That's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same from race 2. That is awesome that we can back-to-back podiums like that. Matty Keen's going to bring in a P6 right behind Tyrone Walsh, who's going to get a P5.
And Jason Lamb in P7.
That is an awesome result for Tyrone Walsh.
Tyrone, yep.
Coming off a
Definitely
win
is.
Monday night in the trucks and then a P5 tonight. That is fantastic.
P5, 6, 7 SLM. Let's go, boys.
But then you got enough team promotion, mate. And you got Kittens 3, 4, and 8.
Andrew Lyon in 8.
And 10.
Cameron Deacon to take 9. Dave
Well done,
Keller
Cameron.
10.
Absolutely.
Jordan
yeah.
in 11 and Darren Fay, unfortunately, P12 got caught up with a
Kyle
lap
Ridley.
car.
Oh, Ridley only
Yeah.
did 12 laps. So he had a shocking night
He had
tonight.
a shocker of a night.
But good to see the newcomers, Cameron and Jordan, there in the mix. So well done, boys.
Matty Boylett up front and newcomer Matty.
Matty's not going to leave anything on those tyres or any fuel in that car.
Where?
Got to get it going in circles, Matty.
These things are hard to get going in circles. They're quite fun to put in a wall, especially if it's not your car.
Matty just out there having a bit of fun now, so let's get the results up for the race there for the feature. And Matty Boylett has brought it home for LMR Esports with Ray Oliver for Frog Leap Juice in P2 and Daniel Byrne for Kittens Racing in P3, rounding out the podium. Well, Boofa, that was some racing out there tonight, wasn't it? That was some fun.
That was good fun. Good racing by all as normal. Nice close racing as well. We've always got these boys so close together. Shame Ray had a bit of a spin. It would have been a good battle for the win if he didn't. But
yeah, we'll get a
he just
chat
had a
with
bit of
Ray in just a moment.
He had a bit of a shocker tonight in the race 3, but he'll bounce back. Next week we have a pretty good track next week, so it should be very interesting.
Yeah, Alton Park.
Yeah.
Cameron Dakin, cheers for the night. Def's going to be back. Well, we hope so, Cameron. You did pretty good out there, mate.
It was.
All right, mate. Shall we get the boys in for a chat?
Yeah, may as
Let's
well.
bring our third place in, Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne, we're back in the combox, mate. It's the same podium, mate. Well done, P3.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, happy with that. Good result.
So overall, you were saying in that sort of at the end of the race, so you really didn't have the pace of those front boys, but where do you think the pace was lacking tonight?
Yeah, that's a good question. I need to have a look. I think there was a couple of key corners where I could see I was losing time, and that's probably all it takes, really. If I'm losing a tenth in one corner, that's the problem. So, yeah, it'd be good. I'll have a look back and see what I'm doing wrong and try and improve next week, I guess.
Yeah, we go to a bit of a tricky one next week. We go to Alton Park, so that's a bit more bumpy too. It's very similar flow to Okayama, but just a bit different, bit different sort of surface condition. So, how do you think it's going to go next week?
Hopefully more of the same. I like being on the podium, so hopefully I'm up there with the guys, mixing it with them. I'll do. I'll try and do a little bit of practice beforehand, and I'll do my best.
Just a little bit. So, what? We're talking half an hour, mate? Hours practice, you reckon?
No, I don't have that much time. Sometimes we do a race. The kittens guys get together and we do a race. Like a few days before. But by the time the race comes around again, you've forgotten all your braking markers and everything. So you got to relearn it all again. But I'll practice a little bit harder and I'll try and bring it to them next time.
Yeah, it's also good to see a few more of the Kittens boys in as well, mate. You've got 5 cars out there now represented, so that's quite a strong group of boys.
Yeah, I could see we surrounded a couple of guys a few times, and I was feeling sorry for them. I think
Matty Keane, Matty Keane had 3 behind and 1 in front. Yeah,
yeah, he was surrounded, and he was getting attacked from every angle as well there. So it's good to have the boys on the track with you, and we have a laugh as well on comms during the race, and we don't take it too seriously. It's it's just good fun.
It looked like a lot of fun out there by all the boys.
Sorry, what was that?
It looked like a lot of fun out there by all the boys.
Yeah, I reckon it was great. Yeah, good one.
Excellent.
Well, shout out?
Yeah, I was going to say, take the shout outs away, mate. Do them all over again. And
okay, yep.
We'll get you.
Shout outs to Bianca, Atari, Frenchie and Minka, Zach and Levi, to the Kittens Racing guys, Driver 808 on YouTube, AML Technology.
Excellent.
Right.
Well, mate, congratulations tonight. Back-to-back podiums. Absolute blast out there, I'm sure. And we'll look forward to seeing you boys back out next week.
Look forward to it. See you guys.
Thanks, Eddie.
See you, mate.
See ya.
All right. Well, we heard from him in between the races, and we'll hear from him again, Mr. Ray Oliver, back in P2. Not quite how that one was supposed to play out, mate.
No, just one of those things. My error. But these things happen.
So we saw you weren't the only victim of that. We saw Matty Keane suffer the same thing later on. Is there a little bump in that corner that, like where you spun on? Because it looked like on the replay, it looked like there's just a little bump that just upset the back of the car a little bit.
It's on the downshift and the brake point that you've got with the bias. And I also had Matty coughing or grunting at the same time. And I was like, hey!
Oh,
so,
no.
These things happen when you're in other discords that you're not used to hearing other sounds. But no, it was my fault because I was in too deep because I was trying to make sure that I wasn't going to take Thingo out by rear-endering him because he was so slow into that corner. And that's where it is like you just marginal gains, and I just pushed a little bit too far at the wrong time.
So we saw your compatriot, Mr. Kyle Ridley, have a bit of a shocker tonight. That's good for you points-wise, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised, but we've all had those rounds. I think I've made sure that I packaged the black cat and put it in some bubble wrap and sent it to South Australia for him. So I think he can sit on his shelf for a while.
Yeah, we did notice that you kind of got a little bit of the rub of the green tonight, as they would say. A little bit more luck sort of went your way, but overall, how was the night, mate?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I was surprised with where the pace ended up for everybody. I still probably should have done some setup work, but I've been running the setup that I've been running for the last 4 weeks. So it was just a little bit of more grip on the front would have been nice. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It was a good run, and I'm happy with that. I survived race 2. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that'll go down the memory book for a while, that one, mate, for sure. But hey, comes the time of the night, mate, to do the shout out. So if you want to take it away, buddy.
Alrighty, thanks Juice Energy, All Ports Motorsport and Gaming, the Pet Door Company, Eddie's PC Repairs, and FH Creative. See, I'm more organised after the third
one. Resident comedian and fast driver Ray Oliver doing his thing. So Ray, we're off to Alton Park next week. Now we know from previous chats that you're a bit of fan of that circuit, aren't you?
I am. Let's just say I can enjoy Alton Park, but the layout that we've gone with is the short layout, is it not?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just going to end up being suicide jockeys at turn 3. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that because I know what's going to happen.
So we expect to see a good performance from you then?
We'll see how things go. I've got a few other things on the go, but yeah, we'll we'll put it up for that one and see where we can put it out there and see where we get. But yeah, there's a bit of practice being done, and I might have to do some more setup work because the changes didn't work around there compared to what I used in the past. But we'll see what happens.
Excellent, mate. We look forward to seeing you next week. I know Boofa's keen to see you and Kyle back at the pointy end and fighting hard again.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried about Boofa being in a practice session. I mean, I almost shish kebabbed him earlier.
Don't worry, it was on stream too. I did say you were coming up quick, and I'll let you go. So.
And he's
if I knew that, I would have fed your wheel properly.
And he's using my car, so I can't wait for him to get a spare car and bugger off and use his own wheels. But no, it was a good night out there tonight. We'll look forward to seeing you next week, mate.
Yeah, we'll be back for another one, and hopefully Kyle has a better night, or maybe not, and I can close down that gap.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ray.
Man, have a good one, man.
Cheers, boys.
Right. And let's bring young Matty Boylett back in again. Matty Boylett with another P1 tonight, mate. Well done. Win for the feature.
Thank you.
So how was that third race, mate? It looked like you're kind of under a little bit of pressure until Raid made a bit of a mistake, and then it was just cruise control from there, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first two that's were pretty sketchy on the cold tyres, and then built a bit of a gap, made a few mistakes, brought him back in a bit, and then passed me at turn one, got the undercar, and then next minute I know he's gone.
Yeah,
just a little mistake.
So how was the battle out there tonight? I mean, it looked like a lot of fun from up here.
It was pretty fun. Yeah. I was around the outside for the majority of the corners.
So on to Alton Park next week. Bit rougher, a little bit more. I'd say it's flowy like this. It's got a lot of flow to it. But what's your thoughts on Alton Park as a circuit in general?
Not the best track.
You
off
don't
tracks
like it?
a bit. Nah, the off tracks are just crazy.
It is a short course.
Yeah, well, I'm not here starters, but yeah, the off tracks there are just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So not one of your favourites then, eh?
Nah.
Will you be putting in
It's
some
an alright
practice?
track, but
Yeah.
yeah, was that? Sorry.
Will you put in some practice and try and get comfortable in this sort of car around there? Because this will be very different to what you normally drive at Alton Park, isn't it?
I'm not here.
Oh, you're not
So
here next week?
probably no point.
No.
Nah. Racing XLs around QR in the track attack
nice.
series.
Oh, you're at Queensland Raceway
Yeah.
next week?
Yeah.
Nice.
So your teammates are going to have to come and actually not have some issues next week and race.
Yeah.
So are you Brisbane based, or are you interstate and you got to travel up?
I'm Cairns.
Oh, you're North Queensland. Holy moly! You may as well be
From
interstate.
Yeah.
you may as well be interstate, mate. It's
That
in the
explains
jungle.
ping every now and then.
Yeah, that's because I run off my hotspot on my phone.
Oh, right. That would definitely explain it.
unbelievable.
I live a bit rural and I've got ADSL, so that's not very
Oh,
good.
wow. Yeah, that's that kind of sucks.
So, Matty, you
Yeah.
have to drop some pictures in the Discord, mate, of the weekend when you're out there at QR. Let the boys and girls
Yeah, we'll do.
have a gander. But, mate, time for the shout-outs for the team and sponsors. Take it away.
Lodge Bros, W Enter Performance, Wayne Bullet Mechanical, Lutzu Driver Performance, OKMS Photography, Majors, Garage, Jam Designs, and also the boys at LMI Sports.
Excellent, mate. Well done tonight on those back-to-back podiums. Look forward to seeing you when you return. And, hey, good luck on the race at QR on the weekend, mate. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, best of luck, mate. Enjoy.
Yep.
All right, Boofa. I'm looking at the review channel, mate. It doesn't look like there's any reviews coming in.
Yeah, it's good that the boys do a lot of the reviewing themselves anyway and look to see if it is a racing incident or if we need to have a good look at it, which is good. They're pretty keen on doing it that way. And a lot of the guys as well, if they mess up and they know they should wear a penalty, they self-report. We've had it a few times.
Yep.
Wednesday night we had it. I was involved in one Wednesday night as well. Just a bit of difference in speed and couldn't pull
We
it up.
caught that on the stream.
Yeah, it's just the big difference in speed. And I was battling the guy behind and didn't even think. I thought the car in front had to slow down, but it turned out he didn't. And yeah, it's just one of those things. And I owned up to it. I'll wear the points. I'll wear the penalty for it, which is what a lot of the guys do. Looks like we've just got one review coming.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did just see that.
Yeah, so
We might have to drop into the review room.
Yeah.
And see
See if
what's
anyone's
going
in
on
there.
there. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not.
We might
Not
be doing
too
the
sure.
review ourselves.
that'd be a bit of a problem, but no, that's fine. I mean, that's what we're about, isn't it? It's about, bringing that and getting some things cleared up. It might not be anything. It might be a problem. And if it is, we get to see how the direction of
I'm
the drivers
pretty
is
sure I know
taken.
the incident he's talking about too.
Jordan, that was with me. Oh.
Yeah, that's Jordan knows which one it is.
Jordan showing the YouTube. He's like, yeah, that's me.
I tried to get now, Jordan. If you reply to that on the Discord and say that your fault, you actually get half a penalty, not a full penalty.
Yeah. So if you want
If you're in the
if you want
Discord,
to take ownership of that, if you think you're at fault, you can jump in there into that review request and say, "Yep, that's on me, 100%. I'll take that."
and that's what he's doing now by the looks.
And you'll get half the things. And what I might even do is have a chat with
Mr. Keane.
Mr. Matty Keane if he is about.
He's in the chill room.
We might just. It was it last lap? No, lap 16, so it won't matter anyway.
Lap
No, it's
16.
cool. Lap
Yeah.
16. No, that's cool.
It's Darren's last lap. And Matt's about to close it.
So there we go.
There we go.
So well done, Jordan. Hey, that's what it's about, Jordan. If you think you're at fault, mate, you can take that half penalty and get on with it. And that's what it's about. It's self-assessing. You put your hand up and said, yeah, I probably messed that up, and they look, mate, that's all about learning. That's no issue at all. And that's the best part about it. So well done. Again, welcome to the league, both you and Cameron. It's a pleasure to have you both here. Can we see a replay?
Can we see a replay? Lap 16. You might have to die, mate.
I don't normally, but let me see if I can. Trying to find it now.
I just want to see where
It's
I
not
went
even
wrong
there.
exactly and what could have done better.
So who was it? Darren.
It's a tough one there, Jordan. It is a tough one. Blue flags are always hard on iRacing. Sometimes it's easier to let out before and just let them up the inside, or take the inside and let them up the outside.
So we'll do a little bit of a thing here because we can slow this down as well. We can do a little bit with you. Again, a good bit of education.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's you now, just in front. Just moving back to the right.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll slow it down and we'll just get a bit of a look. So again,
Last corner. Keep going a bit more, mate.
no, but you see, we can educate from this point here. So at this point, you've got to hold. Okay, so the first thing to do is hold your racing line. Hold your line. Okay, let the guys go around you, unless you can pull off to the main straight and get out of the way.
He's probably still about
you weren't in the race.
2-3 times away.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
at this point in time, nothing wrong. Well, in personal take, you've done nothing wrong. You held your racing line. That's the best thing you can do. The one thing you don't want to do is try and make a sudden movement. So be predictable. So just try and hold your line, do your thing, and just obviously try and be aware.
Yeah. I think here it might have been better instead of trying to lift and let him pass early.
You should have just stayed on the throttle, yeah. So if you've lifted it, I would say if you've lifted at that point, which it looks like you have mid-corner, try not to do that. Yeah, you see you've just lifted mid-corner. So just to keep that in mind, is just try and run your racing line. Don't worry about what's going on behind you.
Yeah.
Run your racing line as hard as you can. Stay predictable. If you're going to move over, make sure you can see that you've got room. Pull over to the left-hand side, then lift, and then let them go past, pull back in. So overall, look, no problem. You put your hand up, you said, "Yep, I've got it. That was on me." Nothing more can be done, mate. It's just a learning curve. There's no intent. And as you can see, the guys weren't mad about it. They were like, I don't really, but yeah, I will. So again, that's just part of the learning phase, dude. Nothing major. Don't be too worried by it. And as Sam just put in the chat, the intent was good. You did the right thing. Just the timing was just that little bit out.
Yeah, as Sam said there as well, better to keep the speed through the corner, lift and that on the straight to let them pass. Don't worry, I learnt the hard way as well when I first started iRacing. But you knew, man, you'll learn it, and you're probably around the best group of blokes to learn it from. All these guys are really, really chill. They do enjoy helping new drivers and that learn. And mate, you'll come along in leaps and bounds in here, especially if the boys you're around. Very respectful, very good teachers.
Yeah, absolutely. So just, always remember, just hold your line, be predictable. If you know there's a car that's coming up and is a bit quicker and he's on your inside, just lift off and let him go. It's predictable. You're not making a sudden move. You'll be fine, dude.
Yeah, so, that is very true, man. You don't want to do that in real life as well.
Yeah.
It's where you learn. You learn on the sim, and you can relate it to real life with just the racecraft in general. Exactly, but you'll be right. You'll learn. You'll be fine.
Well, all right,
the boys are good teachers.
That is going to wrap up Friday night Formula Fords, man, from Okayama, and what a night it's been. We know we had some newcomers join. We had some of the top guys not necessarily get where they needed to be tonight, and it was quite a good race, wasn't it?
It was, and we saw the series leader and Kyle Ridley sort of plummet down the field in that last race, which was uncharacteristic, but anything can happen. It just shows that anything will happen in this car.
Yeah, absolutely, and it does happen. So huge shout outs to everybody over on the Kick channel and also to the YouTube people hanging out and having a chat. And again, Jordan, if you ever want to sit down and go through a replay, mate, hit me up in the Discord, jump in and we'll go over it. But I keep all the replays, they're all saved. No issues. We can have a look in a bit more quiet area and a little bit more direct if that's what you want to do. So Boofa, again, mate, what a pleasure it's been with you in the box this week.
Always been, mate. I get to actually be here for the outro this time instead of in the review room.
So, actually, you know what? We might actually let you do the thank yous this week. We might let you close the show off.
I don't know. Who are we thanking? Is it just Wildcast and all the guys at CFR and everything? All the drivers, especially. Always got to thank them for an awesome night of racing. Every week they turn out. But, that'll be it, boys, and see you all next week.
Yeah, as always, be good to yourself and be good to your fellow racer, and we will see you Monday night for the Naz trucks from... Where are we at?
Good question. Where are we at for the Naz trucks?
Darlington.
Yeah, Darlington. I haven't even turned a lap. I better do some laps this weekend.
So... But yes. Boofa, thank you so much, mate. It's always a pleasure Friday night hanging out with you and calling these races. And we will see everybody Monday night.
Will do, mate. Enjoy.